What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. 2 videos in a row, 2 days in a row. What is wrong with me? Something is wrong. It might be the bird flu, might be the zombie virus that's coming. I don't know, whatever. Let's just pick up where we left off here. Today, much like yesterday, I'm just going to go through every single trade that got alerted today. Today I'm going to go through every single one. There's not as much as yesterday. Maybe well, I don't know, it's about 15 here, let's say. Just to give you guys an idea of like the wide variety of strategies and stuff that you can get with this sort of thing. So if you're interested in that, stick around. Any questions, don't be shy. Tick the little bell. I got like 25 views last video. That's huge. I think most of them are my family. So if you guys can just like step it up a little bit and share and like and subscribe. I don't expect to be a big YouTuber or anything. This is just for fun. I enjoy this shit. I enjoy talking smack, and I enjoy looking at charts. And speaking of charts, let's pick up where we left off. I said yesterday, I drew this little Fibonacci here, and if you guys may or may not remember, there's a bullish divergence here with the RSI, which is one of my favorite strategies. And I said, however, this might not be the bottom. We might come back and test this previous week VWAP, which is a blue dotted line, which is exactly what happened. So, as you can see, we still kept this bullish divergence. So what you could have done, bring this down to the new bottom, and oh my God, look at that. Look at that. You could have got an entry there using my divergence strategy, which is, pure, there's no bots or anything. It's by the eye. It's skill and experience, but you could have made, 3.5%. If you either got in here or even better got in here if you get stopped out of the first one. So I still love that strategy. It's my baby. I'll still use it to this day. But moving on to getting away from emotion and getting away from getting into something that the reason I like these bots is that I'll show all this in a second here, is that, like I keep stressing, is that it takes emotion out of it. And you got to understand that each and every one of these are profitable over time. Will they continue to be profitable? Who knows? That's the goal. Nobody can see the future, but they have been tested. They've been forward tested, backwards tested, upside down, inside out tested. Okay, so these are the ones that are profitable. I'm going to go through, like I said, I'm going to go through the list here that got printed today. I wouldn't take every single one of these trades, right? But at the same time, if you're saying, okay, well, don't use emotion, just follow what the thing says, then you can't think like that. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin dumped what, 8%, 9%, something like that, 5%, whatever. Like, would I be shorting down here? No, right? Even if a bot, and there is one that kind of that I'll show you in a second. Even if a bot says to short down here, that's a bad trade, right? Emotion or not, if you're just following the bots blindly, following the strategies blindly, and it tells you to short down here, like, could it work out? Sure, but don't long at the very top and don't short at the very bottom, quite simply, right? So let's do some of these. All right, let's bring this up. I want to get a wide variety here. Oh, I got an email. Okay, so let's start with this ape trend on the 2-hour. So that's over here. We close this, we do this, we close that, we go to 2-hour, and we look for ape monkey coin here. Where are you? Ape on the 2-hour. So you can see at the bottom here, we got a 65 win percentage. This is a little high. The max drawdown's a little high, but the equity curve looks nice. This strategy is a little bit weird. It's like a multi-entry strategy, but it said to short, and you would hit your first take profit here. I have this trade set up, this strategy set up, but I personally wouldn't take anything on this trade strategy because it looks messy. Like, you don't really have a clear entry, or you don't have a clear like take profit and stuff. As opposed to some of these other ones where, like, for this one, for example, where, let me clean this up, guys, sorry. Where, like, Jesus Christ, that's a lot. What's going on here? Oh, because I'm on the wrong pair. But something like this that prints, excuse me, where you have a clear stop loss, clear take profit. Oh my God, I'm dying. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of out of it. Bitcoin 45-minute. Why does this look like shit? What is going on? Oh, it's not working properly. Interesting. That's a good thing about this. I don't edit my videos. I just kind of dive right in, And half of you, the 5 people who are watching, probably already clicked off the screen and watching, like, a video about cats at this point. But you know what? I don't want you fucking following me anyways, right? Yeah, but this is what I like. Something that's clean. You see the stop loss here. You see the take profits. That's what I want. Like, I don't want something like this where it's like, where's the lines? I guess that's the take profit line. I don't know. It just looks messy, right? But whatever. Fuck it. Let's go through the list. Mamma mia. We did that. This one I'm gonna ignore. Balls of Steel. Oh, I love this just because it's got the word balls in it. So Balls of Steel is a weird one. This one is like I think I mentioned this the other day or yesterday, which is like it gives an entry and then your take profit's always 0.8%, which is not a lot. And if you're using 10x leverage, that's 8%. I mean 8% is 8%. 5x leverage is 4%. Math. But it's a DCA strategy, so again, decent win percentage. This probably just had one loss and it just looks like this, but at the end of the day, I like it. So the way it works is you have an entry, and then like if it says to buy here. I think it's a long only strategy, and if it keeps going down, there's another entry, but instead of entering for like say $200, it says enter for like $500. So it's like a DCA kind of strategy. But this one played out. This one won. That would have been 8% using 10x leverage. I don't use 10x leverage on altcoins. I'd use 5. Michonne on Cake. Let's do that. Let's do some Michonne on the 30-minute. For some reason, Cake was the only one that looked good on the 30-minute. The rest are all 1 hour. All right, this one was a loss. Okay. As you can see, 3% loss. Not the end of the world. 80 win percentage over almost 50 trades. It's not too bad. It's actually a little bit less because of the take profits, but not the worst. Not the worst. It's okay. A loss is a loss. You're always gonna lose. This is the one I want to show. This is on the Bitcoin one, and this is one trade that I would not personally take. However, on the David Tech back end, this is one of the best strategies that they have going. But I'm going to show you why. Before it even loads, I don't want you to see it. So this is the David Tech platform here. And this one here, the Trend 2 hour, this is the one I'm about to show you. And yeah. So it shows the month performance. Please log in. What? I am logged. Oh, you prick. Got some technical difficulties here, ladies. Let's log in with Patreon. Yeah. It's a paid thing. It's $25 a month. But if you're making bad decisions, if you don't know when to enter a trade, when to exit a trade and stuff, this stuff is for you. Trust me. This has helped me a lot. I think this website's free to everybody. I mean, you can't access the bots or anything because you got to be a member, but like you can still, as you see up here, just go on the website and check it out. So this is a 2-hour strategy, okay? And this is one of the best performing ones that somebody created. You can see the forward test, the back test, right? Equity curve looks nice. You see all the months going back to 2020. Winning strategy, except for April apparently. And you see all the trades here. So this had, wow, actually this has had quite a few losses in a row. I don't think mine's acting like that. Anyways, this is this strategy here, and this is the one I'm going to show you. So this is an example of if you just blindly follow the bot. This is an example of something that I personally wouldn't do, and that is this. Right. So these are 2-hour candles, and it's set to short, essentially at the low here. I would never short here, okay? And especially on a higher time frame, excuse me, especially on a higher time frame strategy where a lot can happen in 2 hours in Bitcoin, right? Like I personally like using the 15-minute and 30-minute. Those are my favorite time frames to trade in, the 45, I guess. But 2 hours is a long time, and I again, even though it says to short, even though statistical wise and like I said, back testing wise, like here the back test. Where's the back test actually? I guess that is the back test. 5,500% on the back test. So over time, it is profitable, but this is a trade I would never take, right? And you would have been stopped out. So that's just an example of something that you still have to pay attention to the overall, the overall market and see what everything's doing, right? Let's do this one. ZIL on the 1 hour vector. I think that is over here. Yeah. ZIL. Does anybody own any ZIL? I owned so much ZIL back in the day, and I'm pretty sure I sold it at a loss because what the fuck is ZIL? Right? All right, 1 hour. Hello. Oh, same sort of thing. Here you go. Set to short right at the bottom. Don't take those trades. You know, and you can say the same for over here. It sets to long right at the top. So especially with altcoins are iffy for me. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna announce something on Sunday. Stick around. Sunday is gonna be the good day. I'm gonna do something that I think you guys are gonna like. But I don't know if I'm gonna do it for altcoins. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit risky. A little bit risky with the altcoins. Trend 2 hour. Let's go to this one, which is I just realized I could click on the right hand side here and it'll bring up the chart automatically. You know, if you haven't been paying attention, at least learn that. You could just click this and it'll bring up the coin pair. Look at that. Yeah, so here's that same strategy again. So it says to short. Obviously, you're at a loss right now of, oh, you're in profit? Oh, because that's your second entry. Again, I wouldn't short after a dump. Like, it's just, I'm not making a good case for these bots. Eh? Most of the stuff today have been altcoins. The Bitcoin ones are fucking solid. These altcoin ones, I'm just not convinced on. I'm not gonna lie. But I have them set up, and I am testing them out. I'm forward testing them, and you know, I'm doing stuff like this. This is what I want to do. Here's a long. This one meme. I've never traded this coin. Okay, currently at a bit of a loss. Okay, not a lot of trades though, not a lot of history. So I got to keep that in mind. We looked at cake, injective dead zone. Let's look at that one. 30 minutes. Dead zone. Objective. And we'll look at one or two more, just so you get the idea here. I enjoy this stuff. I don't know. It's like I don't really watch sports anymore. For me, this is like watching sports. I don't know. I get absolute enjoyment out of this. So here we go. So you had two trades here today, it looks like, and one was a loss, right? And you would have lost, you know what it was, 3%. But then you had almost a full win here. You had two of your take profits hit. You know, there's almost 5.5%. You know, let's just say you just took one take profit at there. That's, you know, makes up for that loss. And this one, as you can see, is like a trailing stop loss, which it hit. So once you hit your second take profit, you get a trailing stop loss. So that's kind of neat. Also AVEX, same strategy here. Load motherfucker, load motherfucker. All right, almost identical to the other one. Although this one is even nicer. Look at this. Look at this beautiful. 75 win percentage. 300 trades. That's a lot of trades. That's good. Equity curve kind of went sideways here for a while. Sideways market, I guess. But you had 2 wins in a row. That's nice. That's a lot of profit. Again, you're just using a little bit of leverage. It's that's good. And that's about it. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to show. The one thing, if you guys stick around this long, I'm going to give you just a little tidbit here. Okay. Most of these trades, most of these alerts today have been altcoins, as you can see. I'm doing something. Okay, kind of like a little. Well, it's gonna listen. I'm not gonna announce it, but it's gonna be a trading challenge. Okay, that's kind of what I'm gonna announce on Sunday. I think I'm only gonna do Bitcoin though, because altcoins, I'm just not convinced yet. You know, especially if you're using real money, you don't want to put your faith in something that can move 10% like a candle, right? But one thing I would put my faith in is if it loads. Someone sent me a message. Oh, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, ladies. Okay, can we just get the fucking technology to work? There we go. This is one that I would trade with all my fucking money. This one, I think I mentioned it maybe a couple weeks ago. You guys are gonna love this. So here's a loss, right? Okay, so recently we had a win, a loss. Tell me if you see the last loss. Okay, watch this. Watch this. All right. All you gotta do, man, is find one strategy that performs like this. And this is not just in a short period of time. This is like back tested, and it's insane, the strategy. Look at this. If I bring up the table, See this on the left-hand side here? Max wins in a row, 23. Max losses in a row, 3. Okay, I don't care who you are. If you're getting a 23-3 ratio, that's almost 8-1. Like if you're winning 8 trades for every 1 loss, no matter what strategy you're using, you hold on to that. You hold on to that and take it to the fucking grave, because I'm thinking of setting up a bot just for the strategy and going balls deep in it, to be honest. But again, we'll see how it performs in the future. It could have, we could have 10 losses in a row coming up, right? So, anyways, that's it. Tune in on Sunday. I gotta, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge, and something maybe you guys can follow along with and learn from. And if this was insightful to you, if you got any questions, leave it down below. Don't be shy. Again, shout out to the David Tech community. That's this guy. Oh, that's me. Oops, that's me. Anyways, shout out to the David Tech community. They're a bunch of, a bunch of dudes who just, sit in front of their computer in their mom's basement coding. And you know what? You need those people in the world, right? You need those fucking people. I'm joking. They're all great people, great community. I'm having a good time. Link in the